Good morning, Taylorsville Bears. This is Lola Bunny,
Bugs Bunny,
Duffy Dog, coming to you live from the WB headquarters. Today is Monday, March 27th. The words of the week are perseverance and maintain. Will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and 30 seconds of silence?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated. The announcements for today are as follows. The book fair will be going on all this week. Now here's Bugs Bunny with your lunch menu.
Today for lunch, we will be having a fish sandwich or a grilled chicken sandwich, California blend veggies, fries, cool canned fruit, crisp veggies, and milk. Now here's Daffy Duck with your Spanish translation.
Buenos días, Taylorsville Bears. Hoy es lunes 27 de marzo. Las palabras de la semana son perseverancia y mantener. Los anuncios para hoy son los siguientes. La feria del libro continuará toda esta semana. Hoy para el almuerzo tendremos un sándwich de pescado o un sándwich de pollo a la parrilla. Mezcla de verduras de California, papas fritas, fruta fresca enlatada, verduras frigentes y leche. Now here's me, LeBron James, for additional information.
LeBron James. See, Mrs. Rubel and I were talking, if I could just have his paycheck or even just the interest from his paycheck, I could do a lot for our school. So, yes, happy birthday wishes today, March 27th, to Miss Kylie Townsend and Jackie Blanco Ortega. So happy birthday to the two of you. Today is Blue Day for our Disability Awareness Week. So we hope that everybody will choose to participate with that. Tomorrow is Yellow. Wear yellow. So make sure you don't forget that tonight. Also, I want to announce Mrs. Blevins will be bringing these to your classrooms today to go home and report card envelopes for grades 3, 4, 5, and 6. There is a robotics and coding exploration STEM night on Thursday, April 13th. And it is only for grades 3, 4, 5, and 6. Only the first 40 people from each school can register, and we already have 10 of those spots filled. So 30 more. If you are interested, make sure you do that tonight. There's a little QR code that you can scan and fill out. Finally, our last announcement before I share attendance, we want to congratulate Mr. Sweet as our Taylorsville Teacher of the Year for this school year. We announced that last week to staff and to his classroom, but we want to make sure that everybody knows that. So I know many of his former students want to congratulate him as well. And now for our attendance information last week, we were at 95.7, which is up 0.5% from the week before spring break. So that's good. And our cumulative attendance, we hit 94.2, which we've been kind of hovering there, 94.1, 94.2. So we need to keep working on that. We did have 10 classrooms meet the 98% attendance goal. They were Mrs. Washler, Miss Davis, Mrs. Reichavy, Mrs. Albring, Mrs. Mead, Mrs. Frady, Mrs. Conkle, Miss Tolliver, Mrs. Zimmerman, and Mrs. Riker. And our top 2 classrooms, Mrs. Frady for the primary, and with 100%, Mrs. Conkle's classroom. So they will be enjoying an at-10 dance party. Now, our comment for Disability Awareness Week today, what I would like to share is something that Mrs. B shared in the information to the staff. We like to use first-person language when we are referring to someone. So instead of saying a blind person, what word did I say first there? Blind. We used a label for that person, blind person. That's not as correct as we would like to use, we want to use first person language because they are a person first, right? So we should say a person who is blind. Does that make sense? Because they are what first? Person who just happens to be blind. Okay, so same thing, a person who is deaf, a person who has autism, a person who has Down syndrome. Okay, so it takes a little bit of time to think about that as we are seeing that. But that's one of the things that we would like for you to work on this week. Okay, because we are people first, not our disability or whatever it is we're using to describe. That doesn't define us first. We are people first. So thanks for your help with that. And I hope you will choose to be safe, to be responsible, and to be respectful. Together we can make it a marvelous Monday here at Taylorsville. And
Have a fantastic day, because that choice is yours.
are you good?